Hello and welcome to MSU Today. Over the next half hour and in future programs, we'll show you around and inside Michigan State University, from classroom action to the accomplishment of our alums to research that affects your daily life. Bioenergy, biofuels, bioeconomy. We all hear the words, we read about them, but do we really understand them? Cross-disciplinary research in these areas has set MSU at the forefront of this new era of creating tomorrow's biomass to biofuel pipeline and more. Recently, an announcement was made that Michigan State University will partner with the University of Wisconsin-Madison to create the Great Lakes Bioenergy Research Center to focus on these issues.
Today is another step on the journey to create a better future for Michigan and for the United States in a very competitive global environment.
The current crops that we grow were developed over more than 100 years for improved food production. But we now need new types of plants that have new traits that can be used for increased energy production.
These grasses that are right here are grasses that will be used for the research to put fuel into your tank.
This also represents a lot of work by a lot of people who believed that bioenergy, biomass, would be the solution for the future well before it was fashionable by any definition of a need for an energy alternative. But believing that through hard work and with our agricultural industries in the state and with our plant scientists, we could find this new future.
The new center will help researchers collaborate on the complex problems in converting natural materials to energy-producing products. It will build on the expertise of researchers here at MSU.
There's a critical mass of faculty and students here at MSU that are working on different aspects of the bioeconomy. If you look at the broad picture, basically what we've created here are a group of faculty and students with the expertise and the interest to explore all areas of taking biomass and converting it into different types of chemicals, pharmaceuticals, raw materials and finished products that could have potentially very large benefits for a state such as Michigan.
We have some of the best plant scientists in the entire world here on this campus. And one of the things that the bioeconomy is neat for an engineer, it's an opportunity chemical engineers have never had with raw materials. We've always been stuck with the raw materials that come out of the ground, the oil or the natural gas. Now we can have a raw material designed to suit our needs. It's a great potential.
In the future, Wisconsin, Michigan, and the Great Lakes region will become a main hub in providing the transitional science needed for new bioenergy breakthroughs. The research will assist in reducing our dependence on petroleum-based products.
Our fossil stores, the coal and natural gas and oil, those are actually derived from plant material a very long time ago. We're using them up real fast, and Mother Nature isn't making them fast enough. So we have to find other sources for those same kinds of products, and we can do it with plants. Okay? We need to be more efficient, but the plants can provide us an awful lot of what we need.
There's a vision that's emerging that says that in the United States, there's the potential through biomass to create enough liquid fuel to replace as much as 30–40% of the petroleum that's now used.
In addition to creating new alternative fuels, researchers are also developing additional uses for agricultural products, from biodegradable packing materials to consumer goods.
Both cornstarch and vegetable oil serve as the platform for making products based entirely from petroleum. We came up with the concept that if we put food color into our materials and made what you have seen as peanut packaging, and it has the ability that if you wet it, it can stick together, we would have a construction kit out of starch foam. It sells in about 2,000, 3,000 stores in the United States. It's worldwide too.
It's rewarding in a sense to see that we've been able to do something that was leading the pack, so to speak, and provide us with an alternative material. But it's even more rewarding to see that people are seriously taking up the opportunity to use sustainable materials to replace conventional materials that they've been so used to using.
For the researchers, it's not only the development of new bioprocesses that drives them, but the continued generation of knowledge and ideas.
The whole reason why I still stay at the university and not just move into one of the companies I've created is the ability and the fun to work with these bright young minds. Not only do you want to develop the next generation of technologies for the value it creates in terms of jobs, in terms of the economy of the state, but also for training and nurturing and creating a whole new breed of entrepreneurial engineers who can transform and diversify the Michigan economy and the country's economy.
For me, it sort of brings the mission, the academic mission, full circle. You're not there until someone in the marketplace can pick up a product that began as a basic idea in an institution like this one.
The new center will be funded by the largest federal grant exclusively for research in Michigan State's history.